Alright, this guy is my Raging Hunter. It is a 5-shot. It is... I might have to put the camera down here. It is a 5-shot cylinder. It's a pretty big guy, you know, in my hand. It's a big boy, double action. And these are the 3 different types of rounds that I have. This is a Freedom Munitions 325 grain. This is a Hornady 500 grain. And then this is Underwood Steel Cast 700 grain round. I have the information for these guys. Everyone except for the first one, Freedom Munitions, which is in California here, it's LAX or Lax Ammo, and they specifically just sell ammo. I've had issues with this ammo. I've had one complete squib, and then one was a misfire where it ignited. The round got lodged in the barrel at the very front of it, or at the very back of it, and the rest of them I haven't had any issues with. I did ask one of the gentlemen at Lax Ammo, and he did say that the Freedom Munitions, there was some issues with, I guess, pressing the actual round in, and there was something going on with it, and he just said that a lot of people have been having issues with the Freedom Munitions, and for some reason they couldn't send them back. But to start off, it is the Hornady. It's a lead tipped, obviously. This guy's 500 grains, and the muzzle velocity is 1425. At 50 yards, it goes down to 1281, and then 100 yards, it's still sizzling at 1164, which that's a pretty fair amount. And this big honker, what at least is listed on the Underwood ammo, the round at the nose, at the muzzle, is 1200 FPS. And let's see here. I don't know if it gives out any other specs. I'm trying to see here if there is any other specs for no, not quite. I might try to go take this guy out this weekend to go shooting, and see how these, it's, believe it or not, any one of these rounds it's pretty ferocious. I had my wife fire the 325 just because I didn't want her hand to shoot off. Plus, not to mention, she was already kind of intimidated by it. So maybe I'll try to take it out this weekend and see if I can get a couple rounds of each shot off. Price point difference wise, this is about, I think I paid $48 for a box of 20. This was about $70, and then these honkers were about $110 per box of 20. So I don't really like shooting these that much, just for the fact that they are very expensive, and they're more of like a, if you bring your friend, take a couple shots. The rest of them are, you know, they're just, I don't know. To me, novelties, anything higher than 325, even though I've had misfires, you know, it's half the price of this. So, shit, you can get twice as many rounds, and if you have one that misfires, then so be it. It is what it is. You're still shooting a 500. I mean, hell, these same size as a cylinder, so it's pretty large round. I am pretty happy with the Taurus Raging Hunter. It does the job. I bought it for, I think, $1,200 out the door. Plus I had to have the shipping and the drows and all that jazz. Nice little pick rail up top if you wanted to have anything up top. I mean, I've seen a lot of people remove the rear sight because it's held on by a screw and add a mount and do a little sight and compensated, which is, you don't really notice it, in all honesty. Does have a pretty heavy trigger. I didn't look up as far as seeing how heavy the trigger pull is, and I don't have a weight on me. Let me open this guy up. And the cylinder's pretty smooth. I mean, I don't really use, I mean I do, I clean it once before and then I make sure to lube it up after. It's still kind of dirty, which I need to find a better cleaner, because, you know, I want to have this has been my most expensive purchase, which, like I said, was only $1,200. So I mean, it's a fun gun if you're looking for large rounds. I really want to get, they have a 4-inch barrel. I really want to get the 4-inch, or even get the snub nose, Smith Wesson eventually. But the Smith Wesson for the snub nose at 3-inch is about $2,100. That's not out the door. That's $2,100 from any of the places. So it's a little bit much. Hopefully maybe one day, if I get enough subscribers, all that jazz, I can start paying for some larger fun guns. I had big hopes of trying to build a rifle, a 50 Beowulf rifle, but at the time Lax Ammo did not have any 50 Beowulf. 458 SOCOM is still a very fun round to shoot. It's still in the 300 grain. And if you don't know about a 458 SOCOM, what it is, it's a 50 cal case, so it's pretty much about the same size as this bad boy, tapered down to a 45. So you still have the punch and the kick from a 50 cal, but it is shot out of a rifle, and it's definitely fun. I like it. I actually just bought a adjustable gas block for it, so I tuned my 458 to where it runs pretty decently now. I will actually bring that up really quick.